Hi, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. This is my channel, Wild Caught Vintage. My name is Raven. I'm the owner of Rockabilly Raven Vintage on Etsy. And on this channel, we do vintage clothing hauls. And it is vintage that I find out in the wild. All the pieces that I get are found in thrift stores, rummage sales, garage sales, auctions, anywhere where somebody might be moving in a state. That's where I go and try and hunt down things to save for myself and to save for you. So, without further ado, let's get started. First off, we have a couple of items that I got. This is all from the same store in a town just north of me here in Ohio. And this was a place I had not been in years. So it's a VOA thrift store. And my first cache of items were vintage sunglasses. I normally take reusable bags, but my reusable bags made this particular thrift store really uncomfortable. So I ended up taking recyclable plastic bags. So I got some awesome aviators. Oh yeah, star style. I got some sort of cool looking Wayfarer style ones. Right? Looks pretty good. And we got some fantastic 1970s square glasses. Scream Jackie to me. And I got, last pair was another pair of aviators. Oh, right. So, in total, all of them were 99 cents a piece, with the exception of these square ones, which were $1.99. So, not bad. I do think that these little Wayfarer looking ones are from the 80s. They're not from the 50s. But they're not made in China or anything like that. I tend to keep sunglasses. If they do end up going to the store, I will definitely authenticate their age and put them out as marked. So that was kind of a fun thing to find so many sunglasses all in one place. So a really good way to be able to tell if you have vintage sunglasses, let's see if the camera will get this, is to look here at the barrels of the hinges. This particular pair of sunglasses have 5 barrel hinges. So that is the number of hinges, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that go down in a line. And it's a really good indicator that you have vintage sunglasses. Also weight, how heavy they are. Glass lenses for sunglasses, always good. And then you won't always see on the insides of the arms a marking that says where it's made or what company it's from, because it's probably worn off. You can see that the inside of these plastic arms, there is a metal bar. So they're really good quality. These ones actually say Italy. I have no idea if you guys are going to be able to see this. It's right there. And so sunglasses, 5 barrel metal hinges, marked made in Italy. Definitely vintage. Same thing you can find with some of your 1980s vintage. This one says Taiwan right here. So definitely from the 80s. Also has metal components. These mirrored front aviators are marked Taiwan also. And you can tell they're from the 80s. They don't have quite as good a quality hinges here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me try it this way. There we go. They're only 3 barrel hinges. And that's what those are. Still from the late 1970s, early 1980s, but pretty fantastic. So, pause. Okay, we're back. live in a house with other people and they make noise. They make noise. So, starting over. Alright, so on this shopping trip, I also found some really interesting bandanas. So I found this bandana that is from the 1970s. It is a image of New York City from the Statue of Liberty, and it was kind of interesting to realize that it also had the Twin Towers in it. So, an interesting way to be able to date vintage. The Twin Towers were built in 1970, actually. So this piece is in particular from the 70s. And then I found another awesome vintage bandana. This one will definitely be going into my collection. It's got some really interesting pattern on it. And a way to be able to date vintage bandanas is to see if here on the bottom it has a 100% cotton made in the United States, and it'll have an RN number if it's from about the 60s, 70s, sometimes in the 50s. They all have the same registration number, which is 14193. This one of the scene from New York, yes, also has it in my hands, of course. So, hard to be able to flip it around so you guys can see it and it's not completely backwards. So there you have that. So both of these really great pieces. They'll sell well if I want to sell them, but they're also the one of the New York scene will definitely go into the store. More probably from the 60s, interesting black and off-white bandana. Oh yeah, going in my hair. So these were each, they were yellow tags. There was a couple of different tags that were half off, and not even half off. Some of them were 25% off at the VOA, and some of them were 75% off. And I didn't find any of them, not really. I got mostly yellow tags. These were 60 cents. I think the orange tags were 50% off. So, 60 cents. So, on the vein of scarves and accessories, I found, I can't show you how humongous this is. I'm just going to wave it in the air like I just don't care. Reproduction 70s piano shawl was $3. What's cool about it is it's 100% wool, and it still has its original maker's tag. If I can find it. Just what everybody wants to watch me do is look for our tag. Okay, so it is right here. It's not well attached, but it is still here. And there you go. Nice. So, it's a printed scarf instead of woven. The antique ones would have been, woven, this beautiful embroidery. But, for a boho, throw it over your shoulders. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. It's got a gold shot, and that is what this metallic weave is to the shawl. Fantastic, beautiful fringe that's knotted. Absolutely fantastic for $3. Really great, again, boho wedding, bohemian street style, home decor, all good, all fantastic. So, next in our haul is I found a blouse. This is probably going to stay in my collection. It is solidly from the 70s, probably maybe the 80s. It was only $1. It's an Alfred Dunner, but it's a little bit older tag. It's a bow blouse, and I love bow blouses. I love to style them with cardigans. So, kind of a cool Polyester. Ooh, I probably killed the light on that. Let me do it this way. Polyester print, sort of abstract. I really liked it. It's got really great little bloused sleeves. Thought it was really nice. So that one will probably stay in my collection. Weirdly, it's not quite vintage enough for me to put in the store. It's a larger size. It's a vintage size 18. So it's a great size. If it doesn't fit me in my long monkey arms, then it might go in the store. But the likelihood is pretty good that it'll just stay here with me. So, found a skirt. I mentioned this in a previous video. I think the very first or maybe second one. Had a computer problem, so I don't know if my videos are going to be out of order or not. I cater to the cosplay and cosplay inspired community happily, and I love my fellow historical reenactors, so I like to find pieces that are usable for cosplay, historic reenactment, theater, and this fit the bill. It's a vintage, what's the word I'm looking for? Prom skirt, but it's very Victorian inspired. It is from a 1980s, early 90s brand. Still made in the United States. 100% rayon. Very Victorian, gothic, awesome skirt. So, it was a green tag, which was actually one of the 75% off ones. Shouldn't have complained. And so it was $5 with 75% off. Whatever, yeah. So I will get that pressed and dry cleaned and pressed, and put back in the store and put into the store. I can't speak today, and that'll be a great addition. All right, so now let's talk about some dresses, because I found 3 dresses from 3 different time periods that are just smoking. They're just amazing. So darn good. All right, can we talk about this? Can you see it? It is a crocheted yellow, completely Coco Chanel worthy maxi dress. Totally what they're doing this season. Has no tag that I can see on it, but very, very good, quality. There's an acrylic zipper down the back. Nice detailing here at the waist. Even better detailing along this hem. Absolutely fantastic. Good kick pleat for walking. Has a tiny itty bitty little spill stain on the front that'll easily come out with dry cleaning, and fantastic half-length sleeves. So, oh yeah, got it for $4.99 all day long. Can't wait to put it in the store. It's gonna be amazing for summer. Double thumbs up. It was so good. So, I found another dress. If this fits me, it's gonna stay here, just so everybody knows. This is solidly a 1980s, does 1950s, fantastically dress. Check out this tag. New Classics. And it's got a European sizing tag, so it might have come from Germany. The first European size that's listed is a D, so Deutschland. So I'm going to guess it's German. Rockabilly in 1950s is really big there, but look at this top. Look at this. Look, you can see me through the lace. Oh my gosh. Completely full skirt. Absolutely fantastic. Great big, nice sized waist. Got a little elastic in the corset. It's got a side zipper. removable straps. You can either strapless, not strapless. Very lightly boned corset. Fantastic 1950s style dress. Put a petticoat under it. Psh, done. So, yeah, it was $2.99. Let me see what the size was on it again. I don't think I mentioned it. It's a German 38. So, vintage. It's probably a vintage US 10, 12. So, it might be closer to an 8. It probably won't fit me. We'll see. I didn't think this little cardigan was going to fit me either. And here I am wearing it in a video. So, yay! Alright, so last dress is this beautiful 1960s wrap dress. It's hard to show you guys this stuff on the video. I'm going to have to figure out a different way to do this. Really fantastic. It has a belt that matches, that closes the front. It's late 60s, early 70s. Look at these little wingtip collars. Oh yeah. No tag actually. It was the original belt matches perfectly. It's really great. It's a wrap front midi. Got nice long sleeves. Good teal polyester. 100% polyester. Disclosure that I put in every single video, we like polyester around here. Doesn't mean we live by polyester, just means we like it. So, just saying. Sorry for that weird jump. Decided to get something in my eye, but we're back. Okay, so, showed you the dresses, got the sunglasses, showed you my cool scarves. Now check out my cool hat that I found. Look at this fall fantastic hat. Look at the jewels on it. Ah, it's so good. Really, really awesome tag. Okay. Showed that one for an extra second just because it's really awesome. It's a Higbee. Higbee was a company, again, I'm aware of, but like, oh, can we talk about this? Oh, I cannot wait. I'm either going to style it myself or I might put it in the store and sell it. Look at this copper color, right? Really awesome. That's how much it was. Now, I will tell you, hats are hard. I have to specialty clean them. And there's a reason that they're expensive when you buy them online if they're really well taken care of. Because in order to make sure there's no funky stuff, I'm responsible. I gotta clean it really well. So, got it for a song, but oh, so good. Love it. Love hats. I love them. Alright, so I have 2 more pieces to share with you. And well, one of the last 2 is a blazer. Oh my gosh. So awesome. So this blazer is so vibrant. Look how you cannot see it because my lighting sucks and I'm really sorry, but it is awesome, vibrant, there we go, vibrant colors, and I cannot wait to wear this. This is my blazer. You can't have it because it fits my monkey arms. Just saying, I'm a really tall chick. So, great buttons, very vintage. I was really impressed with these buttons. This might be homemade. If it is, it's exceptionally well made. There are no tags. Good lining. It is not 100% wool. It's an acrylic blend on the plaid. I got it for $3. I know we're going into spring and summer right now, but I cannot, my friends, for fashion knows no season. or something. I don't know. I just love it. It's got pockets. Like it. Love it. Okay, so the last thing from this vintage haul is a coat. An absolutely phenomenal plus size 1950s mink collared coat. Fantastic neutral taupe. It is a Bolse wool with a tag the size of Texas. I will show you in just a moment. You gotta see these buttons, my friends. Brothers and sisters, if you like to wear vintage, regardless of gender, this coat's got it. Okay. Can you see how awesome this is? Oh! Mink trimmed sleeves, anyone? Oh, it's so good. So good. And it was one of the only 2 pieces I found on super decent sale. The first tag says the Hale Brothers Company. I don't know if you can see it because I can't see. There's that one. And then there is this awesome tag right there. So if you open up a coat and you find a tag stitched on the lower third lining of the front lapel, you are very likely looking at a vintage piece. Look at this lining. Isn't it beautiful? So, furthermore, the buttons on this doll are just humongous and gaudy. Look at that. They are plastic. They are massive. And I love this coat. I need another mink trimmed coat. No, actually I don't. I don't need one. But maybe one of my dear friends out in the vintage loving universe do. So I will get this cleaned and pressed, the mink treated. I do not subscribe to buying new fur or new leathers. I absolutely think that we should be using and appreciating the vintage ones. Not a big political statement there, but there's just no reason for it anymore. But it's a waste if we just throw out the stuff that's here and beautiful and usable. So I absolutely wear vintage fur. I luckily, blessedly, live in a place where I can safely wear vintage fur and not get into a fight over it. So found this beauty. It was $16 with 75% off. Nice big pockets. So got it for a couple bucks. And it's plus size. It's really good size. Just awesome. So again, coat. Awesome copper colored hat. Teal blue, awesome late 60s, early 70s wrap dress. Messing up the lighting around my face. Awesome black lace, reproduction 50s, vintage reproduction. Whether we like it or not, the 80s were a long time ago. 1980s does 1950s. Black lace dress. Fantastic. Yellow crocheted summer dress. Chanel spring and summer 2019. Eat your heart out. Great 1980s vintage Victorian style skirt. Late 70s, no, more like 80s. Bow blouse, secretary blouse. That's for me. Woo! Awesome piano shawl. Two lovely 100% cotton bandanas. Count it: 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of vintage sunglasses. And I also got a vintage lamp that's absolutely phenomenal. That stays in my house. I found a awesome piece of vintage Pyrex. And I think that was it. My total for this haul was $60 for everything, including tax. So everything was $60. Drive was about 45 minutes away. I went up to this little town for an orchestra concert for my daughter, so I couldn't pass up a thrift store. And it was an awesome haul. Always a blast. I love showing you guys. I really hope you're enjoying watching these. If you have any suggestions, if you have any comments or thoughts, I'd love to hear them. So please go ahead and put them down in the comments. If you like this sort of thing, like and subscribe. I'm new, so the lighting is a little bit wonky. Quality I'm still working on, but I'm giving it a shot. So I hope this video blesses you in some way, and I look forward to making more. And if I'm so lucky, I'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.